Hey everyone, and welcome to the Yosemite Valley Wetlands. Well, not entirely, but this is going to be our next season of Yosemite Valley. I kind of wanted to brief you guys on this one now. This is not going to be the first building episode. This is going to be in a more or less explaining episode. So if you're interested into the future of Yosemite Valley, it's going to be the video for you, because that is going to be a little bit of a special one. I received so many great comments from you guys, regarding the series, and everyone is still so happy with Yosemite Valley that I thought about how can we go on. There's just really not that much space left in this park, so what are we going to do? And now there is a solution to at least one of the major questions of this zoo, and this is the wetlands stuff. And we already implemented, and therefore let me just quickly change the lighting a little bit so we have a bit of a better lighting. We already implemented our very good friends, the capybaras over here. Look at them. They're just taking a little wonderful bath here in a yuzu. I can't pronounce that Japanese word, but they're just like chilling their base, having a good time here, and just enjoying their wonderful habitat. So the capybara is already part of it, but we do have some other cool animals that might make their way into this park, and I'm speaking most likely of the small-clawed Asian otter, but also the platypus, and we also have the wild water buffalo, which is a pretty cool animal in my opinion. I didn't expect that to happen. And there are two things I want to do, and I'm starting with the one thing that is a bit more easy to explain, and that is this broken up area over here. So when we were doing the African area, as you can see over here, this entire area is the African area, the brand new one with our latest addition, the the ape rondel down here, where everything is just put into place now and everything is fine. We still have that open gap for the African penguin, where we will have to make a little change on that habitat, and then this area is done. So not that much more to be done, but this specific area in the back here with the African habitat is going to be completely deleted, because I still don't like this anymore. I don't like the idea, I don't like the feeling, I don't like the fact that it's all too close to the big rock in the background. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to have this renaturalized. So what we're going to do is we delete most of this stuff. We are going to push everything a lot more to the front here, to the water level, and then we are going to have like a pathway that's guided through here. But my idea is that we are going to make this entire area soaked, so this is going to be a little bit of a wetlands kind of vibe going on, so that we have the river over here, obviously, but it might be enlarged into here, and we have like a little bit of a wetlands, puddles and stuff, and very shallow water where we can have the water buffalo maybe live in, and also maybe some other animals that go well together with that one. And we are going to have like a wonderful little platypus area, which I think could look super cool within the forest. That could be something that works out pretty well at least in my books. That is just something that might be a very good solution for this area to round this off. Now the second thing I'm going to do is, and here comes maybe one of the most bizarre decisions I have made in a long time, but I'm going to exchange the camel habitat. Yes, I said that. I will get rid of the camels. This is something that many zoos do nowadays, unfortunately I should say, for my love of camels, but it's not the correct camel anyways. This is the Bactrian camel, and I need the dromedary to be very happy. So if Frontier is going to bring us the dromedary at some point, I'm very happy. But as you can see, none of them are in here anyways. They're all sick or whatever. So I will turn this thing into the small clawed otter area. And if you look at this area, you will notice that this might be way too big for the small clawed otter. And that is right, because I think it is fair to say that we need a bit more backstage here in this area. Anyways, a better connection to the bridge, and just overall in terms of guest flow, there could be a tiny bit of change over here, so that we have like a bit of a main path that is leading through here and then interconnects here with the sea lion habitat. And this is something we have to do, because this area for me always was a little bit of a pinnacle in my, or like kind of something in my eye. I forgot the name of how you say that, but it just kind of really was a weird thing in my eye. We do have this backstage path leading here to this backstage area, which we will keep, but I gotta do a connection here, and I will have to make the main road go really through here and then connect to this part. So we have the little one going here with the prairie dogs, and then we will have the small clawed otter being in this central point here, and then we gotta see how to squeeze in the pathway a little bit here in the center, because I really feel like this is very important to be done this way exactly, because otherwise we are seriously having an issue with this area. I still feel it's not complete. And then, my friends, this is most likely it about this park. There's really not that much more space left. I briefly thought about the fact that camels are in most zoos, they are like a starter animal to the entrance, but I just can't find a space to squeeze in the camels. Like, I could break up the entire plaza here and just make room for them on this side, but I just feel like this is so much set in stone, literally over here, that I don't want to change it up. The only thing is that I still kind of have a hard time enjoying this space over here, but as you can see, the people now spread out very evenly across the zoo, which makes the guest flow less of a problem, and I think this is fair to say. How many guests do we have? 2,000 only. Okay, I think I limited this, so I'll take that back. Maybe if we have more guests in the zoo, it's gonna be a problem again, but yeah. So still, one of the bigger issues I have is the wolf area, and this entire rock over here is something I might change as well. But yeah, so the seasons of Wetlands have officially started, guys, and I really hope that you are as excited as I am. Please let me know in the comments down below if you like the idea to change it into the wetland. Yeah, it might actually be like a wetland forest over here, like a very foresty area, while we do have the small clawed otter like a bit more on the classical side. And I think it also fits very well in with the location, because we do have the tropical domes, we do have the sea lions here, we have the other otter in this area, we've got the crocodile, we've got the alligator, so loads of things in the right places. And yeah, I guess this is all right, and hopefully at some point in the future we'll be able to use the aquarium to its full glory. I briefly also thought about maybe turning, let me just fly in here, turning this habitat into the platypus one, just so we have something else in the aquarium to be actually seen, but I didn't find a real reason to why they should be in here, so the answer is no. I think the location here just fits way too well, and also performance-wise, you can definitely see that the park has still potential. And I can actually, you know what? I'm just going to quickly tell you, show you how good the park still works in explore mode. You can see, of course, we don't have like 30 FPS anymore, but we are well into the 20-ish FPS areas, and I think this is more than enough for a tour. It's more than enough to enjoy this park, and it's more than enough to keep on building. And at this point in time, I also run not the maximum quality, because my water cooling is broken and I gotta have to operate on a little bit reduced CPU power. I hope that I will have a replacement rather soon. I think there's not really much I can do about this. I think I just need a replacement. There's really, unfortunately, not much I can do about it. However, that's it, guys, with a last look into the river area of Yosemite Valley. I'm gonna say thank you for your ongoing support, and as always, guys, if there's any feedback you can give me, please drop it down in the comments, and if you like the content and you want to see more of it, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Many thanks to all of you, stay safe, and goodbye.